art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Pomnis' evil twin. So first let's get started by drawing in the eyes. So on the right hand side we're going to draw in a curved line that arches down and then across for the top of the eye. We'll line this up at the same height over on the left hand side. We'll replicate that, curving that down, up, and then over. Underneath this now on both sides, we're going to draw in a nice big circle, connecting this all the way around, and then bringing that in. And now we'll move over to the left-hand side, replicating that. In the corner of both eyes now, we're going to draw in a nice big circle for the center of the eye. And we'll move over to our left eye and replicate that on the right hand side. In the middle now, we're going to draw in a straight line that comes across. Let's draw our diagonal line in from the top. And then we'll draw another diagonal line in from the top left hand side. Let's frame in the face now. So on the top, on the left-hand side, we're gonna curve this line up and bringing this down on the right. On the outside for the hair, we're gonna curve this line around and then down. And we'll do the same thing on the left, ending this at the same height. In the corner, moving up towards the top, we're gonna curve this line around and then down. And then we'll replicate that over on the left. Now from here on the bottom, we're going to curve this line around and then up. On the bottom now, let's curve this line from the left all the way around and up on the right. Underneath the cheek, we're going to draw in a small oval that connects to the bottom of the eye. And we'll do the same thing over on the left. Now for the mouth, let's connect this together with a curved line from left to right. For the hair, in the center, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes out on the left, and then we'll draw an even smaller one on the right. We'll bring this diagonal line out on either side, making the left one slightly longer. And then we'll bring this diagonal line up and in towards the top. Let's connect the hat now. So on the top, we're gonna arch this line around and then down on the right. Let's come over towards the right-hand side now, and we're going to draw a nice big circle for the bottom. We're gonna line this up at the same height on the left side and replicate that. On the inside now, let's curve this line up and then across. In the center, we're going to draw a straight line that comes up towards the top. On the right-hand side, we're going to arch this line over and down, and then we'll do the same thing over on the left. And now from here on the side, we're going to curve this line around and then in. To the right of this, let's curve this line over and then out. And we'll replicate that over on the left-hand side. And then moving above that, we're going to curve this line up and over on either side. Let's move underneath now and draw in the body. So on the left-hand side, we're going to draw in a curved line that arches around and then in. We'll replicate this on the right. We'll draw in a diagonal line that comes out on either side, ending that at the same height. Now from here, let's curve this line around and then in towards the center. Underneath this, we're going to arch this line around and then up on both sides. On the top now, we're going to draw 2 diagonal lines that come out for the collar. And then in the corner, let's curve this line around and then up towards the chin. For the buttons, we're going to come down and draw 2 circles. Leaving a gap, drawing the second one. And now let's connect this with a straight line through. So we're going to bring the straight line through, behind the buttons, down towards the bottom. Let's draw in the arms now. So coming underneath, we're going to curve this line around and then in. Let's flip over to the left and replicate that. On the right hand side, we're going to curve this line out and then up. And then on the top, we're going to curve this line around and then through underneath the hair. Let's come over on the left hand side now. We're going to curve this line around and then in. And then on the top, we're going to arch that around and through. Coming below this now, we're going to curve this line around and then up. Now in the middle, we're going to arch this line down towards the bottom for our right arm. And we're going to connect this together with a curved line from left to right. Moving underneath this, we're going to arch this line around and then in. Coming down now, we're going to curve this line from top to bottom. For the thumb, we're going to arch this line out and then in. Moving underneath, we're going to arch this line around and then up. Stepping beside that, we'll replicate that. And then one more time, we're going to curve this line around and then in. For the left arm now, we're going to be holding the knife. So we're going to curve this arm out. So we're going to do 2 small arch lines that curve out towards the side of the page. And we'll connect this together with a curved line from top to bottom. Above this now, we're going to curve this line around and then in. For the thumb, let's arch this line down and then back up. For the finger now, we're going to draw in a sideways oval, connecting that to our thumb. We'll step down, replicate that again. And then again, one more time, we're going to curve this line around and then in. In the middle, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes down. We'll draw a small diagonal line that comes down towards the left-hand corner. And then we'll bring this line up towards the top. Closing off the palm, we're going to curve this line around and then in. Above this, we're going to arch this line around and then down. For the blade now, we're going to draw in a diagonal line that comes out towards the left. And then starting at that point, we're going to curve this around and then in. Let's draw in the legs now. So in the center on the right, we're going to curve this line around and then up. And then from the center again, we're going to curve this line out and then back up. On the inside, let's curve this line out. We'll do the same thing on the left leg, just in opposite direction. Moving back in towards the middle, we're going to curve this line around and then up on both sides. Moving down now, let's curve this line around and then in. We'll draw 2 straight lines as we come down on either side. We'll replicate this on the left, ending that at the same height. Now from here on the bottom, we're going to close this off with a curved line from left to right. On the inside now, we're going to arch this line around and then down. On the top, we're going to curve this line out. And then we're going to curve that back out and over again towards the bottom. Now from here, let's close this off on the bottom with a curved line from left to right. And then moving up in the corner here, we're just going to curve this line around and then in. And that is it. That's how you draw Pomnis' evil twin. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.